in the mirror.
Right? Okay.
I shouldn't have smoked so much weed.
Oh.
I shouldn't have done so much blow. Oh.
That was a nice TRX. Go see if he wants to race. Go see if this TRX wants to race. Hey man, I got a question for you.
What?
Are you a cop?
Not yet.
Oh. Okay. I was gonna see if you wanted to race.
Yeah, you destroy me.
Oh, well.
And plus, my bike was just stolen a bit ago.
Your bike was stolen?
Yeah, right in front of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
Oh. Well, I promise
So,
you, this is not your bike. But, yeah, no, I was trying to see if somebody wanted to race.
if I get my bike back, I'd love to.
Alright.
But, and this thing has got good top speed, but acceleration, no, you destroy me.
Oh. Well, shit. Alright. Like, I'm gonna throw a snowball.
Right at, okay.
What the hell was that for? Hey! What the hell was that for? What the hell was that for? Hey! Why are you throwing snowballs? Why are you throwing snowballs? Oh! What the hell was that for? Yo! Oh! What the hell was that for?
Why are you throwing stuff in my truck, bud?
Well, why are you throwing stuff? Don't get on the bike. Get off. I didn't tell you to get back on the bike. Why are you throwing stuff?
Oh, that happened.
Yep. I didn't see a thing.
I don't know what you're talking about. We found him.
Yeah,
this way.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you throwing stuff in my truck, bud?
Was a gun really necessary?
That wasn't a gun.
I didn't shoot you.
You pulled it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because you started coming at me in my truck. Then you hit
you pulled
me,
the gun way
which means
before
self-defense.
that, man.
I had every right to shoot you.
Well, why?
You pulled the gun way.
And I got
Self-defense
hollow
over a
points in this
snowball?
gun, so you'd be down.
User left your channel.
I am down. You should probably call me an ambulance.
Why would we do that?
Because
I'm
going to.
Because I'm kind
if
of
you
a
don't.
firefighter, so if I don't call someone, they're gonna put it on me.
Oh.
Don't got your back.
All right. I appreciate it. I don't have a knife.
Yeah, I see you throwing it in that bush right there.
What?
I could see you throw that knife over the bush.
I don't know what you're
You
talking
don't think
about.
I'm gonna? You don't think I'm gonna say anything?
User left your channel.
Hold on.
Here's the thing, bud. You attacked the both of us, and I'm a firefighter, so it's our word against yours who were throwing stuff at us.
I mean, I threw
And
a
you threw a
snowball
punch at me.
because you pulled a gun on me.
Because you started coming at me and then hit my truck.
Yeah,
And you took out my headlight.
I feared
You were the one
I
who
feared
chased
for
me
his.
down over here.
I feared
You
for
were
his
throwing
safety.
stuff at my truck.
Help me, man! Help me! Call the cops! Help me! They attacked me.
Just go that
They
way.
attacked
Just
me.
yeah, just go.
What happened?
Nothing. He's
Call the cops.
fine.
They attacked
Was
me.
it self-defense?
They don't like people
Yeah.
on bicycles.
It was. He attacked us and threw stuff at us.
Yeah, he
Oh,
tried. He
okay,
tried to
then.
throw a
Yeah,
punch.
you can
he
see
tried to
it.
throw a punch at him. I stabbed
Because
him.
they chased me
You
down
can see
a
it on the side of my
corner here.
truck. My headlight's out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he threw a ball of ice.
Yeah, I'm currently on hold
It's a
with
ball of snow,
911.
you wimp.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you get sorted out.
Oh, hey, there's a cop right there. Officer. Next time, don't throw a punch at somebody.
Don't pull a gun on somebody.
I didn't pull a gun. I had a knife.
Oh, then don't pull a knife on somebody.
Well, I can't pull a gun on you, so I pulled a knife.
User was moved
But
to
don't
your
throw a punch
channel.
at somebody.
Man, you got an ambulance coming or what? You took a Hippocratic oath, man.
That's doctors, not firefighters.
You're still a medical professional.
Hey, one of you guys go see if you can find a cop or something? And
They're
see
all
if-
down at a scene right now.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, this guy just got stabbed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't do it, I swear. You got any, like, medical supplies or anything in your truck that we can give him like a sedative that he wouldn't remember what happened?
I'm currently on the phone, so give me a second.
Oh, I probably shouldn't be saying that while you're on the phone then.
I don't think they can hear you, but I don't know.
Do you need help up? I think are you dying? Are you okay? I think you might be dead.
I'm fine, man.
User joined your channel.
I just need an
Just
ambulance
got off
to come
the
over
phone.
here
They
and stitch
should
me
be
up.
on our way shortly.
Hey, what are you doing with your phone?
Don't you worry about my phone.
If you're calling in quote unquote friends, I have a rifle in my truck.
I'm not calling anybody, man.
Well, let me see that phone. Give me that.
Nope.
Give me your phone.
There's a pool in the back.
There's what?
Just throw it in there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean back at the hotel.
Oh, yeah. I'll be right back. Yo, what up, Cameron?
Where do you think you're going? You need to sit down, sir. You've been stabbed.
Hey, sit down. You've been stabbed.
You guys don't know me.
If you run away, how much worse this is going to look for you?
Look, they're coming. You hear the sirens? You hear the sirens? They're coming right now.
And plus, if you start running away from this, you're going to look like the guilty one, and you'll be arrested.
I'm gonna look scared of what you guys are doing.
You
I
do
didn't do
nothing.
anything. Camera hotels would show that too. I mean, hotel cameras.
Yeah. You threw a snowball at his truck, and then you threw a swing
Yeah, I
at
did
him,
throw a snowball.
And then broke my headlight.
I feared for our lives, and I stabbed you.
I swung a punch after he pulled a gun.
You should probably not walk, bro. You're bleeding out. You're bleeding pretty bad.
I'm getting away from you. I'm gonna walk to the hospital if I have to.
I'd probably just wait here. The officer's here
I'm
now.
not waiting by you
I
guys.
was
I'm not waiting by you
trying to-
guys.
Well, get him stopped and I'll tell you.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
One of these guys over here. The guy in the black. The guy in the pulled a gun on me. I tried to hit him with a gun on me. The other guy stabbed me.
Yeah, he's not.
He assaulted us first, so that's
Yeah.
secondly self-defense.
Yeah.
I got your back. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I got your back too. I feared for my life.
They were scared of me. Why would they have me?
I love how when Jeremy gets off, I get into the shit. What's that?
I'm just going to secure you guys. I've got.
Say again. I can't hear you
Yeah,
over there.
yeah, we can't hear you from all the way over there, man. Well, what's that?
I think he's talking to his other officers.
I heard something about being secured.
Gentlemen, I just need you to put your hands up and face away from me.
Why?
Because
Why?
You're a suspect. He's admitting that it was one of you that did this. I need
Oh,
to
no,
figure
I-
out what's
I-
going on.
I
Did he
could-
tell you
could-
that was before or after he assaulted my truck and threw a punch
Okay,
at me?
that's fine. That's fine. But you've got to understand my scenario. I've got one guy here that's been stabbed by one of you, and I'm
Oh,
by
no,
myself with two guys I don't know.
No, I'll admit to it. I stabbed him because he had tried to assault
Okay.
me. So
Where's the knife?
it's in my pocket. If you want it, you can come grab it. But I do not.
I'd rather you just. Can you toss it into the dirt over there to your right?
Yeah, yeah.
That direction, just to be clear. But
There, I'll walk it over here. It is dropped in the dirt. There you go.
okay.
But no,
Now, what I want
How's
to
it
do
going?
just for right now, just so we can investigate this whole thing. I'm not arresting anyone at this time, and sir, we do have medics on the way. I just want to be able to detain each of you for my safety and everyone else's.
I really don't feel like I want to be put in cuffs. I didn't do anything wrong.
That doesn't mean you've done anything wrong.
Well,
Again, I'm one person here with two people, that one of which has already admitted to stabbing someone.
yeah.
I mean, I can sort of understand his point. It's two of us against one of him.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. But I'm not a threat now. My knife's over there on the ground. I'm not gonna hurt you. You know, I'm not gonna hurt you. I have no beef.
And
with
I'd
you.
be an
I'll tell you
idiot
what,
to pull my gun
as
out
long
right
as we
now.
don't find anything wrongdoing here, you will be released from those cuffs. I need to be able to protect myself here.
Well, you're being protected. I dropped my knife, so that's.
How do I know you don't have three more?
I don't have 3 more. I only had the one.
Well, I'll tell you
Well,
what.
I'll let
as
you
soon
do
as-
what
as
you
soon
have
as
to
this-
do, just don't
this
aim a
officer
gun
comes
at
here.
I'll let you do
Wait.
this. I'll let you search me, and if you find anything else on me, then you can put me in cuffs. But if
No.
you don't find anything, then don't put me in cuffs.
Now that he's here, I'm willing to do that. We'll do one at a
User
time
left
here.
your channel.
Okay.
But again, when I'm here by myself, I don't have any way to
What's up,
safely
KC?
do that.
Yo, thanks for the follow, buddy.
So, if
Okay.
you could just put your hands up.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep. There you go.
And you in the red, just stay where you're at.
Just don't put me in cuffs. I don't.
Well,
I
all
don't
that
like
you do is
being
you
in cuffs.
Just don't aim a gun at me.
Sir, if you just want to lean up against my, over there.
You should see my merch shirt, bro. I will miss you, daddy. And on the back, it says the same thing.
Okay. You can just lean up against the front of my car. We're going to do the same with your friend. Okay, if I can just have your hands up for me, please, so I can search it.
Emerge.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can you go ahead and tell me what exactly's happened here?
So, me and the red truck, I just met him. I actually don't even know that guy. We were over at...
The red shirt, that
yeah,
is?
yeah, the red shirt guy, due to the driver of the truck. We were over on Joshua, and I just met him. I was actually talking to him about his truck. I liked his truck. And so we were talking, and the guy that I stabbed, he pulled up on his little bike that's in front of the little bike over there, the bicycle, and he threw a snowball and hit the truck. Threw it towards us. I was parked.
Snowball?
Yeah,
In September?
Like an ice ball or something. I'm guessing.
Weird.
Might have had him from home. He might have froze him and then brought him with him. But
yes, okay.
he threw it at us, and I was sitting right between it, and it hit between us. So I followed him, and I was like, "Hey, man, what was that for?" And we got over here. He hopped off the bike, and he started throwing punches at us, and so I stabbed him. And the dude in the red shirt pulled a gun on him because he was getting aggressive. And then he threw a swing at him, and I reacted, and I took down the threat, I would say, because he was trying to hit us. He was trying to assault us. And so the only thing I had in my pocket was my knife, and so I was like, you know what? I was like, let's just knock him down, call the cops, and that's end of the day. You know, he got a knife wound, and he has to get some stitches.
How many times did you stab him?
I only stabbed him one time.
And how many did the man in the red shirt? Did he fire any shots?
Nope, didn't fire any shots. He kind of was backing away. He was about to shoot him, and then I stabbed him, and that was about it.
Probably the safer of the two options, I guess.
Yeah, I thought the knife would have been better than shooting him.
Okay, can I go ahead and... I got your wallet here. Is your ID in here?
Yeah. It's Kenny Rogers.
It's like the singer?
Yeah, exactly. He might be a long-lost grandpa or something. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay. Well, anything else that... actually, when he threw the snowball, was it at your vehicles, or were you guys standing outside?
It hit the side of the truck. I was on my motorcycle, so my motorcycle's parked over there. I was on my motorcycle parked between the driver door and Joshua Road. And when he threw it, it came like it was directed at me, but it ended up hitting the truck. And then I pulled over there by him, and I said, "Hey, what's that for?" And he wouldn't answer us. Then we followed him over here, and that's when the stabbing all occurred and all that stuff.
Okay. And so did he land any punches on you or the gentleman?
He was swinging at me, and that's he didn't land any. He definitely the one time that he did hit me, it felt like a fly hit me.
Gotcha. Did he strike the man in the red at all, or?
He kept trying to, but he couldn't get close enough. He kept backing up away from him.
Okay.
He wouldn't stop. We told him to stop, and we told him to calm down numerous times, but he wouldn't. He just wouldn't stop.
Gotcha. And when the snowball was thrown, you mentioned something about Josh. Were you here when the snowball was thrown, or was that elsewhere?
No, so we were over on Joshua. So we were actually just directly, like where I'm pointing, we were right there on the far side of Joshua. And we were parked on the
kind
shoulder.
of over where those taco trucks sometimes park.
Yeah.
A little inlet.
A little bit closer down, a little bit closer down towards us though. So we were we turned right off Panorama, and it was right before that guardrail that's right there. We were parked right there at the guardrail.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just give me just a moment, sir. I'll be back with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go question.
Yes,
the
KC for life. I would
just
definitely appreciate
position
that.
yourself where you
That'd be
can
awesome.
keep an eye on the guy in the red.
Sure. I believe 439 was questioning him.
She took off to go somewhere else.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I can full-heartedly admit that I did stab him. I was the one that did it. I was the only
Well, I
one that had a
appreciate
knife
your
on
honesty
me.
on that. Yeah, no, I appreciate your honesty on that. I just wanted to understand what was going on here. I mean, there's certainly situations where you can defend yourself and times where you can't. So and that's why I was saying, like, and why I was so frantic about you guys complying with me was we got a guy bleeding out here. I don't know his injuries.
Yeah.
And I could not secure this scenario, you know.
Well, we just wanted to say our side of the story because he was talking to you and he was like, he said that we were being more aggressive towards him, but he was definitely he was the aggressor of the whole situation. He
right,
wouldn't.
and that's why I told you I wasn't arresting anyone at that time. It just
I know. I just don't like to be in cuffs.
I get it, but I mean, you know, depending on the officer you get in the scenario, you could end up catching a charge for that.
Yeah, I just don't like being in cuffs. I got put in cuffs yesterday for no reason, and then I got yelled at because I guess you can't open carry. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I got put in cuffs and then I got yelled at for it, and I'm like, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of rights in your favor. With,
yeah, dude. I got
here in San Andreas, but that's one of them they don't do.
I'll be home all day, buddy. Yeah, no, yeah. I didn't know that.
Just especially and something else. When an officer's telling you they're detaining you, they're detaining you. That does not mean you're under arrest for anything. They're just trying to secure the scenario.
Well, last time I got told I was being detained, I got arrested. So, you know.
Well, that depends. The knife is actually in between you and me in the dirt. I had the gentleman I'm standing next to toss it before you showed up.
Yeah, it's right there on the curb.
It could have fallen behind the bush, but yeah, it's in that area.
It should be right there on the curb. I didn't really toss it. I dropped it. It should be right there.
Kind of at the end of the end of the shrubbery there.
Yeah, well, closer to me, on the curb.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I think I see it shine in there. Sun's kind of hitting now. Okay. But yeah, I mean, you could be detained and then be upgraded to being arrested depending on what it is you're doing, but you can also be detained and be the most innocent person on the scene and be released with no issue. But
right, yeah, no, I get that.
I had that happen to me once before joining the force. I used to work for a news station. Still kind of do, just haven't really been a part of it. But anyways, I was down in the city covering some stories and stopped over at 24/7 for an espresso. While I was sitting in my car, sitting out front, someone, unbeknownst to me, because my back was to them, had gone into 24/7 and robbed it and took off. Next thing I know, there's like 3 cop cars swinging in.
Yeah.
And I mean, I got out of my car, hands up, let them take my gun, cuff me the whole 9. They went and checked cameras and gave everything back to me, you know. So
yeah.
I mean, they'll do what's right to the best of their ability, you know.
No, I get that.
Are you gonna have a little powwow?
Sure. Be right, sir.
All
Thank
right.
you again for your cooperation.
Yeah, no problem, man. I think I'm going to jail.
User disconnected from your channel.
Uh-oh.
Just a moment, Mr.
You're
Rogers,
guilty
and
for
I'll,
something.
be right with you.
All right.
Yeah, I could hear you over there. You couldn't hear me?
No. I think I'm going to jail.
I don't know why. Like, he came at us before you stabbed him. It was self-defense at that point.
I know.
Defense of me and you.
Yeah.
So what'd they arrest you for?
They're not arresting me yet. I just feel like I'm going to jail.
I can't be arrested, or that's a long-ass suspension.
Yeah. I don't want to go to jail, but I hope I'm not going to jail.
I don't want to go to jail either. My father will kick my ass. He is a soldier of Fort Sancuti, so you can just imagine the ass beating he would give me.
Right?
So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, bringing a knife to a fist fight is not recommended, especially when you got a 2-on-1 scenario here.
Yeah.
I really could be charging you right here on the spot with that. Second of all, as I mentioned to you earlier, I know Mr. Anderson wasn't here, but when an officer is telling you to put your hands up, you're detained. You need to do that, especially after you just stabbed someone and they're bleeding out, and the ambulance that's 200 feet that way can't come in until you've done so.
Yeah.
If he would have died, you definitely would have been getting murdered.
Right.
So I'm going off on a giant limb here for you guys. I'm going to turn this over to detectives. Now, they may be in contact with you. Things may change. As of right now, I'm not going to be charging anything. But just know, future reference, I mean, there's a whole slew of charges that could have came to you here. But I'm going to let the detectives sort it out. And just next time, pay attention to what the officers are saying. And so if you're going to gang up on someone that's throwing fists at you, maybe don't bring lethal weapons into it, all right?
Yeah. I could see where you're coming from. I can. Now, does that give the guy the right to throw a ice ball or whatever he was throwing at us and then punching us? And I don't think
No,
so.
it does.
Destroying my
assault.
headlight.
That
I
should
mean,
it
self-defense
should.
isn't supposed to be
I mean,
fair. It's supposed
I'll
to
tell
be
you what.
defending yourself.
I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and write up charges for assault from him, and I'll get you for attempted murder and both of you for obstruction. We could go that route.
Well, I was just asking.
I was going to
I
put
was
my
asking a
hands up, but
question.
you two kept going back and forth.
I was just asking a question. I wasn't saying that I wanted that. I'm just saying, like,
Right.
he...
Well, it seems
Threw-
like you might, sir.
No, he threw a punch at us, and then he threw an
And you
ice
brought
ball.
lethal force in return.
I felt threatened for my life.
So-
Self-defense. I can defend myself with any object that I have. I don't have to defend myself with my fist, right? Is that not the definition of self-defense, or am I looking at a different definition?
Was he coming at you with lethal force?
Well, he was trying to punch me, so that could be lethal. I could have a brain aneurysm that he doesn't know about, and he punches me and I die. You know, that's
But
technically.
a knife, there's only one
User
end result
disconnected
with a
from your
knife, though.
channel.
Well, not really.
Well, I mean,
'cause
there's a
stabbed
couple, but I mean,
stabbed him
they're
in an
all-
area that he didn't die.
It's a
Right,
lot
but
more
if he-
likely
but-
to die with a
If
knife.
he punches you
versus
in
a
the arm
fist.
versus you stabbing him in the arm, what do you think's more lethal?
Well, stabbing in the arm.
Right.
It depends, because if I hit him in the artery, yeah, maybe he could die, but
I have a hard time believing his fist into your arm is going to kill you, though, in this example.
well, if I have, like I said, if I have an aneurysm or I have, you know, a blood disorder that he punches me in the arm and, you know, it causes internal bleeding, you know, that there's things that are out there. Now I don't have any of that, but it is called self-defense, though. Self-defense is a very fine line, right? At least I thought it was.
I mean, what are we supposed to do? Wait till he's stomping us in the face before we pull our gun out?
There's two of
Or
you.
stab him? Yeah, but who knows if this guy right next to me can fight? You know, the guy punches him, knocks
For
him out.
all we know,
and-
he could be a UFC heavyweight champion.
Exactly. So I use what was my discretion of same thing like what law enforcement officers do when you guys shoot somebody, right? You guys use a very, very, very high level of discretion, right? I used my level of discretion to take down the threat that before he decided to knock this guy out and then start coming after me. I didn't know if he had a weapon. You guys don't know if I had a weapon.
He wasn't
right?
coming at you with lethal force, sir. You
But
came at
he's
him
still
with
he's still
lethal
punching.
force.
He's still punching me. He's still trying to punch me. That could be lethal force. It's called self-defense.
This is also why we're turning it over to detectives instead of issuing charges now.
I get that.
Because I want to, and I'm sure, I mean, 110 would be disputing it otherwise, but we want to give you the benefit of the doubt. And we want detectives to take a serious look at it before we jump to any conclusion.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So,
Sorry
I'm
for
using my
arguing-
discretion. No, but
Sorry
that's
for arguing with you guys. I just,
you're-
you know, I'm,
You're mentioning
disconnected from your
discretion,
channel.
so I'm giving discretion here in the form of the benefit of the doubt,
Yeah.
as opposed to going with, okay, well, Mr. Mr. Rogers here is, going around stabbing people.
Right. I wouldn't have stabbed him if he wasn't trying to punch me. If he was being civil and stuff, I wouldn't have just stabbed him.
Right.
Yeah, I
know
had
what
my
you're
gun
saying.
out and he punched me. Yeah, I still didn't shoot him.
I can understand split second decisions, and again, that's why we're turning it over to detectives for you guys. Here's your firearm back, sir, Mr. Anderson.
Would it have been better if you would have shot him? Just out of curiosity. Like, I'm not saying like.
No, that would have been worse.
Well.
No, I would have been in the back of a car by now.
So me using the less lethal device and him not using the more lethal device. Okay. I see.
I have hollow points in my gun, so he definitely would be hurt.
I'll give you a real quick story, and then I'll let you guys go. I know I've got a good friend of mine that works for a tow company, and he actually shot someone who was running away after he had produced lethal force, but the guy was running away. He actually had to go downtown and face charges. So and that guy had actually produced lethal force prior to running away.
Right.
So there's all sorts of scenarios. Sometimes it goes to detectives, sometimes it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, the prosecutor still might be taking action on this based off of the detective's investigation. So you're not out of the woods yet, so I would just be grateful that you're getting to walk away right now, and I'd highly recommend just not continuing with this line of arguing.
I was just asking questions.
You're already getting cut a break.
I know. I wasn't arguing. I was just asking questions. It's, you guys have the right to ask questions. I have the right to ask questions, right?
You can save that for your attorney.
Do I not have the right to ask questions? To you guys. You guys are law enforcement officers, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have the right to ask questions for what's going on in this situation, right?
You do.
So why is this guy being, running around the bush about it, and I can't ask my questions about self-defense or anything like that? That's kind of what would that word be?
Mr. Rogers, I think you need to take your own advice and know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Okay?
Yeah. I ain't folding.
Obviously.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll wait to hear from the detectives, I guess.
Yep, they'll be in contact with you.
All right, do I get my knife back, or is that not a thing?
It's the knife is here, and the rest of your no, it's not. It's actually on the ground over there. My bad. The rest of your stuff is on the hood of my car there.
Okay.
Your wallet.
I didn't know if you
and
wanted
all
to
that.
keep my knife or what.
Actually, you know what? Thank you for being honest. Actually, we do need that.
Thought I'd ask. See? Questions get answered.
Yeah, if
law
you didn't
enforcement
ask,
is
you might
for.
have gotten your knife back.
God.
I feel like we're being
Why was that
profiled.
Why was that cop such a dick?
A second, I feel like we're being profiled because
Yeah.
we're firefighters and they're
Yeah.
cops.
All right, gentlemen, anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good one.
Like, are we supposed to wait until he's beating us in the face and blood is just pouring out before we use our stuff?
I guess. I asked a question, and that cop was kind of a jerk.
He was like,
I don't understand that. Maybe it's a highway patrol kind of thing. They're kind of jerks about it. But the other cop was cool.
yeah, it was, and then it's just,
It's called questions and
I
answers.
don't know. I feel like they were profiling us.
I never got read my rights.
No, we didn't.
I don't think they can
I
use
think
any
they
of
only
that.
have to do that when we get arrested.
Well, no, but they asked us questions. Hold on. Hey, officer, I got one more question for you.
Yeah.
Aren't you guys required to read us our Miranda rights before you ask us questions?
Well, we hadn't. done anything with you yet.
Well, you asked us to, well, I admitted to stabbing him, but still, you did ask us questions afterwards.
And we're letting you go.
I know. I'm just asking. It was just a general question. I just thought about it, and I just wanted to ask you.
Have a good day, Mr. Rogers.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
Did you do that just to annoy him?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god. You were an asshole.
He goes, he didn't even have an answer for me. He just goes, have a good day, Mr. Rogers.
Okay, we definitely have to go racing someday because of that.
Damn it.
Oh, my ribs hurt.
I know. He's probably complaining. He's probably like, oh my god.
I think he was finding any reason to not arrest you. That way
Yeah,
you can
oh,
just
yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah. Oh man, that hurts.
Oh,
That
I'm crying.
That hurts. I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad, but at the
I'm
same
gonna have
point,
to do that every time a cop talks to me. I'll be like, "Hey, you didn't read me my Miranda rights."
yeah. Oh man. Just have a good day, Mr. Rogers.
And then just takes off.
Oh man. I bet you if I would have said that to the other guy, the trooper, I guarantee he would have arrested me.
Oh, on the spot, if not tased us.
God damn it. Oh man. Well, at least the stabbing went well.
Oh yeah.
At least I didn't accidentally
Oh
stab
my
you.
eyes, you stabbed him in the gut, not the back.
My eyes, I stabbed him in the back, but all different perspectives, I guess.
Oh god, I love desync.
Oh, that was hilarious. I
Oh.
specifically did that to annoy him.
Oh, that's something I would have done.
I had to ask though. It was an honest question. Now, if he wants to arrest me for it, then I guess I can't ask questions.
Yeah, nope. You had the right to remain silent.
I should have done that. I should have done that too. I should have been like, I have the right to remain silent. Damn, he still took my knife. I gotta go buy a new knife now.
Yeah, the ammunition sells them pretty cheap these days.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there and go grab one. So then they can, so next time I stab somebody, they have to take another knife from me. I'm gonna buy 3 this time. I'm gonna buy 3 and carry 3 knives.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh, that was great.
We should load his bike up in the bed of your truck and go drop it off at the hospital.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. We should load it up in the bed of your truck. Come on, come on. I forgot how to ride a bike. I forgot how to ride a bike. Yep. See, now we go drop it off at the hospital. It's an insult to injury. Oh my god. Have a good day, Mr. Rogers. That's all he had to say. Hey, let's chuck it at the wall. There you go. Yeah, take that. You got a knife. You got a
Probably
knife.
there was an animation for that.
You got a knife in your truck so we can stab his tires. Oh, you got a knife in your truck so we can stab his tires.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you got a knife in your truck.
Got a box cutter, but that should do the job.
Oh, actually, I think I have my other knife underneath my seat. I did. I have my switchblade. There. Hopefully he likes that.
Oh yeah, he'll be nice and slow now.
Yep. Alright, well I guess you have a great rest of your night. I'm gonna go try to see if I see the guy again. I might stab him again. Definitely get a bigger insult to injury. That's a nice truck.
Oh crap, that is a nice truck.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna take you up on your racing offer one of these days.
Yeah. Here. Let me get your number. So when we have to go to court.
Oh yeah.
When we have to go to court, they're gonna have to call both of us as witnesses. Well, they're gonna call me as probably a criminal charge. You should have just shot the guy.
Yeah, I should have, but
That might have been better than.
I got knocked back from being punched, and by the time I was able to aim at him again, you'd already stabbed him.
Yeah, I'm surprised he never mentioned about his phone.
That is a good question.
He never.
That's a
mentioned-
great point.
He never mentioned about his phone. His phone's still in the water over there.
That, or we were out of hearing range when he brought it up. Because there were 3 officers there.
Well, the officers didn't even bring it up to us. They didn't bring it up to me, at least. And I put his phone on the ground.
Yeah, they didn't bring it up to me either.
I put his phone on the ground and I stomped on it and broke it. And then I threw it in the water.
Yeah, so some kid's going to get a new phone.
Well, it's kinda
Probably won't work anymore.
It's kind of snapped in half. I stepped on it really hard. I dropped it on the ground and I stomped on it. And the screen was popping out on it. And I chucked it in the middle of the pool.
Oh, it is iFruit, so their build quality is pretty shady.
Yeah. Where did his truck and trailer go?
That is a good question. Might be at the storage units beside that gas station.
Huh.
That's just a guess, though. Or the repair shop that's at that corner that goes round.
Yeah. Huh. All right, man. Well, I'll see you around. Drive safe. Don't let some random guy stab you.
Oh, I'll just shoot him this time.
All right, buddy. See you. That was fucking hilarious. I'm gonna have to write something for derailed. That cop hated me. Oh man, that was funny. That was fucking hilarious. Have a nice day, Mr. Rogers. Yeah, you as well, officer. Well, everybody, I'm gonna call it a night here. That was a lot of fun. I don't think there's much more going on, but I'm glad y'all joined. I'm grateful for all the new followers. If you guys haven't followed yet, please do so and hit that follow button. And I'm gonna edit out some, or I'm gonna edit out some of this to where the stabbing scene is. I'm gonna post it up on the YouTube as a video. So I hope you guys all have a great day, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the live tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So come back, come hang out, and I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow.